Uno, dos, tres, acción.
Hello! Today I'm going to show you how to make an authentic Spanish tortilla, tortilla de patatas. If you have been to Spain, I'm sure you have had one or several. If you have friends from Spain, I'm sure they all claim that their mother's tortilla is the best one. The truth is, the best one is my mother's tortilla. So that's the one we're gonna make. Let's look at the ingredients. Only 5 ingredients. Potatoes, about 5 this size. We're gonna start with 5 eggs. We might need 1 extra. These eggs are local, are from Hazel's on Route 44. It's a mother-daughter's operation. Who doesn't love a mother-daughter's operation? I know I do. So we're gonna start by chopping the onion. This is how we're chopping it, not too thick, not too thin. You definitely don't want big chunks of onion. And this is how we're cutting the potatoes. I like this size, this way of cutting the potatoes better than the big circular type, because that is more for like a frittata, right? But if a Spanish tortilla is better if they're like this. This is how I cut them. So pretty quickly and even, but make sure that the size is pretty equal so you don't end up with potatoes that are more cooked than others. Another benefit of cutting potatoes like that is that the starch is released and it just cooks and tastes better. So this is how we cut it. You might run it by water for a little bit, and we're ready to start frying potatoes and onions. Okay, amigos, the potatoes and the onions are almost ready. As you can see here, we're not browning too much, but they're thoroughly cooked. One thing I'd like to say, the onion, tortilla with the onion is a classic one, but if you have something against onion, it's a pity really, but you can go without, it is fine. Sometimes potatoes, tortilla de patatas goes without onion. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna transfer this is well done, into a dish with paper towels on it. I use one of these spatulas and try not to make much of a mess. In the meantime, I think it's important to mention what are the rules. Of course, there are rules. So with tortilla de patatas, this is not a breakfast dish. This is usually dinner. This is a quick dinner or pantry dinner, you may say. Everybody has eggs and potatoes and an onion as well as olive oil. You may have some if it's left in the morning, but not a breakfast dish. That's a frittata. This is a Spanish omelet. Tortilla de patatas. Okay, amigos, this is a moment of truth. There are several moments of truths in the making of a tortilla. This is one of them. We take the paper towel out, not too, so it's not too greasy. And now this has been cooling for a little bit, because otherwise if it's too hot, when you put the egg on, it's going to cook. The cooking process is going to happen too quickly. We want to avoid that. So let it cook for let it cool for a few minutes. And here are the eggs. We said 5 initially, but this is a moment of truth because we're gonna see if it's enough egg to cover the tortilla. Again, this is not a frittata, so you can balance out between the potato and the egg as far as quantities, depending on the consistency that you like. This is how my mama likes it and how I like it. I think we have a nice base here. We turn it around, we mix everything together, and we're ready for the last moment of truth. Okay, this is the oil left from frying the potatoes and the onion. We are just going to leave enough so that the surface is coated. You can leave all those delicious little bits in there. It's not hurting anyone. This is a, how do you call this pan again?
Cast iron.
This is a cast iron pan, which is heavy, but we have a trick for that in our family. I'm going to show you later. So here comes yet one more moment of truth. We spread our mixture of potatoes, onion, and eggs into the pan. Spread evenly so we don't have little bits with more eggs than potatoes. And we cut it. You need to see an even layer, both perfectly mixed together. Now, this is what I always see my mom doing, and she makes one. It's a little trick so that it doesn't stick to the bottom. So there's little holes like this. So you make sure there's not just the potatoes here in the bottom, but it's everything together, and then it's cooked throughout.
Hi everybody, this is Michael, Martiña's husband. Here's the secret to the tortilla. It's having a husband who's strong enough to flip the omelet. You put the plate on top of the heavy cast iron pan. It doesn't have to be cast iron. And with one hand firmly on the plate so that it does not slide off, you're going to flip it like this. You may have to give it a bit of a jiggle so you make sure it doesn't stick to the bottom of the pan. And there you have it. Now what you're going to do is you're going to take the spatula and you're going to gently and carefully slide it. You don't even need the spatula. Just give it a shake. And gently slide it into the pan. Press it down a little. And there you go. That's one side of the tortilla.
Okay, Mike, since you are so strong, can you turn it again and put it on the plate?
Again, the important thing is to have a tight grip on top of the pan, whatever type of pan you have, and just keep that sealed so it doesn't fall off. If cast iron's too heavy, any non-stick pan will do, but you do want to give it a jiggle so it doesn't stick to the bottom. And there you go.
That's step, amigos. We just cut it and serve. And like we say in Spain, buen apetito.